Have you ever wondered why some people remain completely calm while the world around them is burning? It's not that they don't feel emotions. It's that they've unlocked a secret code to the human mind. Welcome to INVICTUS X, where today we are going to hand you that key. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning with a superpower. You walk into traffic, and the horns don't bother you. Your boss criticizes your work, and your pulse doesn't even quicken. A stranger insults you, and you genuinely feel nothing. This isn't science fiction, it is the ancient art of Stoicism. But let's clear up a massive misconception right now. Stoicism isn't about being a stone statue. It isn't about suppressing your feelings until you explode. It is about mastery. It is the realization that while you cannot control the storm outside, you are the absolute captain of the ship inside. We need to talk about why you get angry. You think you get angry because someone cut you off, or because the barista messed up your order, or because your partner said something insensitive. But that's not true. You get angry because of a violated expectation. You have a subconscious script in your head that says, people should drive well, service should be fast, and I should be treated with respect. When reality clashes with that script, you explode. This is the fairness fallacy. The Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius ruled during a time of plague, war, and betrayal. He didn't survive by hoping people would be nice. He survived by accepting they often wouldn't be. He famously noted, "Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears." Here is the modern application. You are stuck on a runway. The flight is delayed 3 hours. You have two choices. Choice A, you stew in rage, spike your cortisol, and snap at the flight attendant who has zero control over air traffic. Result, you are miserable, and the plane is still late. Choice B, you accept the delay as an indifferent fact of life, open a book, or take a nap. The plane is still late, but you are at peace. The event is the same. The suffering is optional. Let's move to insults. Why do they sting? They sting because we value the opinion of the teaser more than our own self-assessment. But consider this story. It is said that the Buddha was once accosted by a man who screamed abuse at him for hours. The Buddha simply listened, unmoved. When the man finally ran out of breath, the Buddha asked, "If you offer a gift to someone and they decline to accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" The man replied, "Well, it belongs to the giver." "Exactly," said the Buddha. "I do not accept your anger. It remains with you." This is the core of Stoic detachment. When someone insults you, they are offering you a package of their own insecurity, pain, and bad upbringing. You do not have to sign for the delivery. Most criticism is projection. It is a reflection of their bad day, not your bad character. When you realize this, you stop being a sponge for other people's toxicity and start becoming Teflon. Nothing sticks unless you let it. Let's get tactical. What happens physically when you get angry? Your amygdala, the lizard brain, hijacks your system. It shuts down the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for logic and reasoning. This is why you say things you regret 10 minutes later. You are literally not in your right mind. The Stoic secret weapon here is the 3-second pause. It sounds simple, but it is a military-grade psychological tool. When the trigger happens, the rude email, the smashed plate, you force a 3-second gap. 1. Stop. 2. Inhale. 3. Ask, does this truly matter? In those 3 seconds, you allow the blood to return to your logical brain. You move from reaction, animal instinct, to response, human wisdom. Reaction is weakness. It means you are a puppet on someone else's strings. If they can make you mad, they own you. Non-reaction is the ultimate power move. It signals that you are so secure in your reality that their chaos cannot enter your orbit. There is a concept called Memento Mori. Remember, you must die. It sounds morbid, but it is actually life-affirming. Here is a scenario. You get into a massive fight with your spouse over unwashed dishes. You storm out, furious. Now, imagine that while you are gone, you get a call. They've been in an accident. That argument was the last time you ever spoke to them. Does the anger about the dishes matter now? Does the need to be right still feel important? Of course not. It feels ridiculous. The Stoics used this not to be depressed, but to prioritize. Death strips away the bullshit. If you live every day knowing it could be your last interaction with someone, you simply do not have the time to be petty. You don't have the energy to hold grudges. Anger is a thief of time, and time is the one resource you can never get back. As Seneca warned, we shouldn't just exist, we should live. Wasting life on anger is a form of suicide. You don't get strong by reading about push-ups, you get strong by doing them. Similarly, you don't become a Stoic by reading quotes, you become one by training. Here's the INVICTUS X protocol for your mind. 1. Morning. Premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Before you start your day, visualize what could go wrong. The traffic will be bad, a client will be difficult, technology will fail. Visualize it, and then visualize yourself handling it with grace. You are vaccinating yourself against stress before the infection arrives. 2. Evening. The review. Seneca famously asked himself every night, which of your faults have you fought today? In what respect are you better? Don't judge yourself harshly, but review the game tape. Where did you lose your cool? Why? How will you do better tomorrow? This feedback loop is how you build an unbreakable character. The world will not stop testing you. There will always be noise, disrespect, and chaos, but you have a choice. You can be a leaf in the wind, blown about by every passing circumstance, or you can be the mountain, weathering the storm, grounded and unshakable. The power isn't out there, it's in here. If this mindset resonated with you, don't just click away. We want to build a community of strong minds here at INVICTUS X. So, here is my challenge to you. In the comments below, write down one thing that usually makes you angry and how you're going to use the 3-second pause to handle it next time. Let's hold each other accountable. Stay strong, stay stoic, and I'll see you in the next one.